back with the glasses. We're going to have to investigate a survey. I want to be very accurate in this because surveys have never been inaccurate before. Surely no survey ever has ever had flawed results, and they must be taken as fact, the end-all, be-all. Well, today we are revisiting that story of Uzaki-Chan. If you don't know what I'm talking about, this is the story from about a month ago, it's maybe a little bit less, regarding the blood drive in Japan that was using Uzaki-Chan as a mascot. And there was some pushback from certain people, mostly Westerners. Some Westerners that claim that they were Japanese. If they really are, who really knows? Regardless, they were saying that this was a problematic poster because Uzaki-Chan was so busty. And basically, the Japanese Red Cross said that they would still use Uzaki-Chan, but give consideration to the complaints. But, you know, they said they would still use her. So there you go. The caveat was that, I believe, sometime in February 2020, they would consider maybe getting a different mascot. But so far, they are still using her. Well, now we have information from this poll that I mentioned that claims that most women in Japan, by the way, indeed actually found that Uzaki-Chan was problematic. The poster was problematic. So we're going to take a look at that. Oh, boy. Here we go. I'll see you in just a moment. If you don't know who Uzaki-Chan is, there you go. That's her right there. As you can see, quite a great mascot indeed. And as you can see, this would certainly cause some controversy with certain people that like to virtue signal when they usually have very much skeletons in the closet, so to speak. And I don't just say that loosely. Like, I look into these people, man. A lot of people who make complaints, they have very weird Curious Cats or DeviantArts or other Twitter handles, you know, for other things that they do. It never fails. I'm not saying everyone's like that, but a lot of times it does end up being the case. But let's take a look at the survey. So, again, they talk about how the survey was for Uzaki-Chan. We don't need to read that part. Twitter user served as the poll's investigative planner while researching company cross-marketing conducted the survey and produced the data. Now, this Twitter user, it's weird. They're gone. They're either their account got deleted or their handle is changed. Either way, that's a bit suspicious. So, you know, I was being absolutely sarcastic in the beginning of this video when I was saying no survey has ever been inaccurate and they must be taken as fact. Obviously, I'm being sarcastic there, but let's just disclaim that in case anyone didn't get it. Sometimes it's hard to get sarcasm on the internet. I understand. But anyways, it's weird how that person's no longer on Twitter, whatever the reason is. So that's already a red flag, but let's take a look at what they write here. The survey collected the opinions of 1,600 voters, men and women, across Japan within the age range of 20 to 59, asking if the depicted poster made them feel uncomfortable and if they found it problematic or both or neither. I mean, why between 20 and 59? Are they discriminating against people over 59? Age discrimination there? Don't want to be doing that. And only 1,600 voters, so okay. This doesn't represent all of Japan. 1,600 people. It is what it is. Let's take a look at what they write. The results explained here. Pink felt discomfort and that the poster was problematic. Tan felt discomfort, but the poster was not problematic. Green did not feel discomfort, but felt the poster was problematic. Blue did not feel discomfort and felt the poster was not problematic. So that's actually quite annoying to understand. Let me actually, hold up. I'm going to open another tab here. I'm going to copy paste that in this tab so I can read that out again as we go over this together. Okay, so here we go. Let's take a look. Here's the survey. All right. So one more time. Pink felt discomfort and felt that the poster was problematic. So you can see, again, it's hard to make it out. It's all, you know, kanji and all that sort of thing. So it's still difficult to tell what's going on here. And I don't know if they even talk about the bottom section. I guess we'll read some more and see what they say. But make of this what you will. So just going through it one more time. Pink felt discomfort and felt that the poster was problematic. So it's actually not even the majority. Blue did not feel discomfort and did not feel the poster was problematic. So 45% in section 1, 42% in section 2, 33% in section 3, 26% in section 4. So it starts evening out in section 3 here. And then by section 4, the pink is starting to win. And the pink, again, felt discomfort and that the poster was problematic. Now, I don't know what these sections are exactly. I can't read this. Are these the age groups? Maybe these are the age groups. I don't really know. So, I don't know, man. Let's take a look at this one. 16% blue, so 49% starts winning here, 61% starts dominating, and then 65%, 67% respectively. So again, it's interesting. I mean, right away, the pattern here is that the further right this graph goes, the further the pink gets proliferated. But it's hard to really make of this without being able to identify what this means down here. So there you go. Make of this what you will. And let's get back to the article and see how they kind of say, they finish this up. And maybe they'll explain some more. So each successively older male age group had more and more voters regarding the poster as problematic and discomforting. The same could be said of women, though the pink option was the majority for every female age group. Okay, so there you go. Second chart on the image above totaled how many men, left, and women, right, of each age group total thought the poster was problematic, green, and how many total thought the poster was discomforting, blue. So second chart on the image, it's going to be this one more time. Second chart, let's see. So how many men left? Okay, and then women on the right, they actually have the space there, so that does make sense. All right. And then they say how many men and women thought the post was problematic, and how, dude, what? This is so confusing. So green thought it was problematic, and blue thought it was discomforting. So where's the option for neither? Like, this poll is ridiculous. Obviously, I don't get the full context because I'm having to go back and forth between English and Japan, and I have to trust what the English says here. And I can't read this, but man, this seems like a very skewed poll. I mean, from the get-go, the Twitter user is MIA, who apparently helped spur this on. And the bottom chart doesn't even have an option for no. The second chart, okay, blue and green. On the image above, totaled how many men, left, women, right, okay, of each age group. Total thought the poster was problematic, green, and how many total thought the poster was discomforting, blue. So there's no, okay, whatever, man. This poll is ridiculous. I don't think this poll amounts to anything personally, but I'm not going to be the guy to sit here telling you guys what to think. I never will be. I just speak my opinion, and you guys, of course, I want to see what your opinions are in the comments below. Personally, I think this poll is irrelevant, to be honest. Finally, the article wraps up with this. Another chart that more directly compares the total male, blue, and female red results as a whole instead of by age group for each of the four options from top to bottom, not discomforting and not problematic, not discomforting and problematic, discomforting and not problematic, discomforting and problematic. Total of those discomforted, total of those not discomforted, total of those think it's problematic, total of those think it's not problematic. Okay, my gosh, man. It's going to take me forever to line that up with that. If you guys want to read this on your own time, by all means, it's over on Senkaku Complex, but I think that's about all I've had on this, man. For those of you that don't know, YouTube had some updates today. I'm already working on like some things. I'm just double checking the channel to be sure everything's fine. So I got to be spending my time on that, not some BS poll. I thought this would be more important. Dude, 1,600 people, and the voting's really weird, and the Twitter user's MIA. All right. I guess that's all there is to say about this one. Not too worried about this. So there you go. Make of this what you will. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And I just released my last video like an hour ago, so I don't have shoutouts yet. I want to give people time to get that. I feel bad if I do it too early and miss most of the people. But hey, if you shared that video already, thank you very much. And if you share this one as well, I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys real soon.